All right, folks, this is Johnny here. We're coming to you doing the 1931 Ford Victoria. We're sanding down today the fenders. As you can see, I've started sanding it, running over it with 220. Nice crosshatch pattern. DA in it. We're coming along in these cracks here. I'm finding some spots that need some cleaning, little spots here and there that needs buffing up. Always go to a nice long stroke when you're doing it. Blocking I can't do because of the curve of the fender. But what I'm using here is a piece of paper, piece of sandpaper 220 with some cardboard in. It seems to be giving a nice smooth and like sturdy enough edge to give it no dips in it, you know, as we start to sand it. I'm going to bring it up to 320 as we go and see if we can get this puppy smooth, really smooth before we set it to prime. And then we're going to guide coat it. You know, guide coating is it's like a graphite solution that you put on the fender here to see if there's any dips. Like I can feel a dip right here. And it's probably a scratch mark that I got that will show up with the guide coat. Now we want to get that out before we go priming it and then painting it so I don't run into any issues. So I can feel it right in here. I'm running my nail over it and I can feel those scratches in it. So we're going to start smoothing it out. We're getting most of the stuff out, trying to keep the lines of the car going. So I'm coming down in those lines and then I'm cross hatching them out to smooth them out so I get a nice smooth line and following my trim line here. It's a lot of work, but we'll see how it comes out. The next part of this video, we will be adding, you know, the glide coat over this to see the scratches. Like right here, I see a nice scratch in this thing. As I'm coming along, you'll see this. This will show in your paint big time. You know, we have to come up and grit. We're running on 220 now. We're going to run to probably 320 or 400, and then I'll put some prime on it and see how she comes out. And then after that, we'll sand it with some 600, and then we'll go for the paint. We're doing a two-step paint here, doing a Gassa green and a gray metallic to give it a little bit of a deeper green looking, and I think she's going to look out pretty good. All right, thanks a lot.